This is the Kia Stinger GT, and boy does it sting. Under that hood is a 3.3-litre bi-turbo V6 making 365 bhp and 510 Nm of torque. All that power is transferred to only the rear wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission. The brakes are RED-CALIPER ventilated Brembo units all around. It gets 19-inch rims wearing 225-section tyres. It gets 5 driving modes including a smart mode that learns how you drive. Traction control is standard and all-wheel drive is optional. This car has been designed under the watchful eye of Albert BIERMANN. Now for those of you who might not be familiar with that name, he's the gentleman responsible for designing the BMW M3 and M5 Sportsters. And if you're an auto enthusiast, you know exactly what that means. Now, BIERMANN was hired by Kia Motors 2 years ago as the head of vehicle test and high performance division. And this is the result. A car that is as bold as it's beautiful. Just look at it. The stance is low and squat. The dual lens full LED headlamps sweep back into the fender. That combined with the somewhat BMW-ish front grille, the floating hood and the muscular fenders truly give this car its game face. And those vents in front, they're not fake. They channel air to the brakes to keep them cool, while the vents on the side dispel it. The profile has a muscular character line running down the front fender all the way to the rear. The doors are large, but the real character comes from the 19-inch rims, which are absolutely beautiful. The running strip connecting the tail lamps and the beefy bumper combined with the quad exhaust round out the rear. Inside you sit low like you would in a sports car, but this can seat 5 people, in fact 4 comfortably, and that's mainly because of the transmission tunnel that is running through the center, and that's actually quite big. However, the upholstery is this beautiful shade of maroon, the dashboard, the door pads are all soft touch, the perception of quality is actually very high. And now, like I told you, there are 5 drive modes. So majorly there are 3 preset modes. So in eco mode, the throttle response is dulled. The suspension though remains comfortable. Now the throttle response is not as lively because it's for the sake of fuel efficiency. In comfort mode now, there's this little dial here. So if I dial into comfort mode, so the throttle does liven up a little bit, but the suspension remains supple. It's great when you're cruising down the highway. Or what if I'm in a hurry? Or what if I want to teach a hooligan some South Korean manners? Then I turn this dial into sports mode and this changes things considerably. Now the throttle is absolutely sharp and lively, the suspension is taut, and the exhaust note has turned from a muted rasp to a growl. Check this out. In sports mode, this car is angry. And how does it show its anger? It will do a 0 to 100 time of 4.7 seconds and go on to hit a claimed top speed of 270 km/h. The gear shifts are not lightning quick, but predictable, and kick down is pretty effective. But what steals the show with all that power is the handling. The Stinger corner is absolutely flat. The steering is well weighted and precise. The weight distribution is almost perfect. I wish the car was a little lighter, but for its size, it's a great handler. In fact, the steering is so precise I can aim for a coin on the road at triple-digit speeds. All in all, here's a car with big promise. It provides the experience of a 4-door Grand Tourer at not as grand a price. In the US, this GT is priced at $41,000, which in Indian currency is roughly 35 lakh rupees. Basically, at that price, not accounting for taxes of course, you get the state-of-the-art 365 bhp V6 packing beast with rear-wheel drive. That is a big win. But for all its positives, there is one negative. It's not coming to India. So I will end with just one question to Kia. Why?